Reading The Princess in Black. Chapter 1. Princess Magnola was having hot chocolate and scones with Duchess Wigtower. The hot chocolate was hot. The scones were sweet. The breeze from the wind was warm and wishy. How lovely of you to visit, said Princess Magnola in unexpected. I love to meet people in their own homes, said Duchess Wigtower. I always uncover secrets, said Princess Magnola. Yes, secrets, said Duchess Wigtower. Hidden messes, skeleton, and closets, that sort of thing, closets, said Princess Magnola. The hot chocolate burned her lip. The breeze knocked her curls into her face. She was no longer enjoying herself. You seem so prim and perfect. Duchess Wigtower leaned forward. But everyone has a secret. Princess Magnola brushed crumbs off her friggly pink dress. She hoped she didn't look nervous, because she did indeed have a secret, a huge secret, a secret she didn't want anyone to uncover, especially not the nosy Duchess. Just then Princess Magnola's glitter stone ring rang. The monster alarm, thought Princess Magnola. Not now. What was the ringing sound? Asked Duchess Wigtower. A bird, said Princess Magnola. She wished her ring sounded anything like a bird. It didn't. Strange bird, said the Duchess. Maybe it's sick, said Princess Magnola. I should check. Princess Magnola minced to the door. Her glass slipper went tink, tink, tink. You're going to just leave me here, said the Duchess. I'll hurry back, said Princess Magnola. She smiled sweetly. She shut the door softly, and then Princess Magnola ran. Chapter 2. Princesses Don't Run. Princesses do not stuff frilly pink dresses into broom closets. Princesses do not wear black. And princesses most definitely do not slide down secret chuts and high jump castle walls. But then most princesses do not live near an entrance to Monsterland. Stopping monsters was no job for prim and perfect Princess Magnola. But fortunately, Princess Magnola did have a secret. She was secretly the Princess in Black. And stopping monsters was the perfect job for the Princess in Black. Chapter 3. In the courtyard, Frimply Pants was nibbling an apple. He wished his sparkly tail, he pranced on his golden hooves. He gave the horn upon his brow a little toss. Clearly, Frimplepants was a unicorn. Or was he? Frimplepants' glittered stone horse shoes rang. The monster alarm. He took 3 dainty steps toward the castle wall. He looked right, he looked left, no one was watching. So Friendly Pants entered a secret passage. Horn lifted off, golden hooves slid aside. Sparkly mane and tail shook free. He came out the other side. He was no longer Friendly Pants the unicorn. He was Blackie. The princess in black's faithful pony. Just then the princess in black was soaring over the castle wall. She landed on Blackie's back. "Fly, Blackie, fly," she said to the goat pasture. "As fast as you can. There's a nosy duchess in the castle." They charged through the forest. Birds flapped out of their way. The birds squawked. The birds cheeped. The birds sounded nothing like a ringing ring. Chapter 4. The big blue monster was hungry. Monsterland was full of monsters. Some were small, some were big, some were bigger than the big blue monster. They were always eating up the good food. There was a hole in the ceiling of Monsterland. The smell of goats floated in through the hole. Shaggy goats, plum goats, delicious goats. The big blue monster began to drool. Wasn't there a rule against climbing throughout the hole, through that hole? Yes, there was, but the monster couldn't remember why. Was it because the sun was too shiny up there? Was it because the air was unpleasant fresh? No, there had been some other reason. The big blue monster was too hungry to remember. It climbed through the hole. Chapter 5. Duff the goat boy was not part goat and part boy. That would have been interesting, but Duff was just a boy who took care of goats. He quite liked goats. They had honey brown eyes, they had floppy ears, they made snuffling noises. Duff did not like goat-eating monsters. A blue arm reached out of the hole. "Not another one," said Duff. He picked up his crook. A blue monster emerged. It was big. The monster roared. It was loud. Duff dropped his crook. His knees shook. "Help!" he crowed. In the distance, a pony neighed. Chapter 6. The princess in black galloped into the goat pasture. A big blue monster was holding a goat in each paw. It opened its mouth as wide as it would go, which was very wide. Not so fast as the princess in black. Blackie galloped toward the big tree, the Princess in Black grabbed a branch. She swung from her pony's back. She landed in the tree. "Why did you come here?" asked the Princess in Black. "Eat goats," said the big blue monsters. "You may not eat the goats," she said. "Eat goats," hollered the big blue monsters. "You may not eat the goats," she said again. "Behave, beast." The big blue monsters set down the goats near a small tree and tore the tree from the ground. The Princess in Black did a backflip onto the grass. She pushed a switch on her scepter to turn into a staff. The big blue monster roared and swung the tree. The staff met it. Sparkle, slam. The Princess in Black and the big blue monster wagged battle. Princess pounce, Blackie buck. Horns swaggle pop, hop. Twinkle, twinkle, little smash. With luck, the battle would be quick. Duchess Wigtower was in Princess Magnola's castle. Her castle was full of secrets, especially the broom closet. The Princess in Black hoped the Duchess would not snoop. Chapter 7. The Duchess began to snoop. Princess Magnola's tower was spotless. The windows were as clear as glass. The couches were as soft as cushions. It was almost too perfect. Something must be amiss. Duchess Wigtower opened a closet, figly pink dresses. Perfect for a princess. She opened drawers, white gloves and flowered headbands, beaded hand, kerchiefs, and crystal bracelets. All perfect for a princess. "Drat," said the Duchess. "No one is this perfect." The Duchess was determined to uncover a secret in Princess Magnola's castle. She just had to look harder. Chapter 8. Duff the Goat Boy settled onto a tree stump. He always enjoyed the Princess in Black ninja skill. But today he noticed something new. The Princess in Black reminded him of Princess Magnola. Without her mask, they might even look the same. The Princess in Black was the same height as Duff. So was Princess Magnola. The Princess in Black had honey brown eyes. So did Princess Magnola. The Princess in Black had a sparkly tiara. So did Princess Magnola. Could the two princesses be the same girl? But Princess Magnola wore glass slippers on weekdays. Princess Magnola was afraid of snails. Sunlight made Princess Magnola sneeze. And at the moment, the Princess in Black was hog-tying a monster. Duff laughed at his silly imagination. He nibbled some popcorn. He waited for the part when he would cheer. Chapter 9. The Duchess peeked under a table. Not so much as a wad of gum. Not so much as a wad of gum was Princess Magnola as perfect as she seemed. No, surely someone had secrets. Duchess Wigtower would find something I'd miss. The Duchess left Princess Magnola's tower room. She poked around the throne room. She exclaimed the ballroom. She explored the kitchen. She even paused to inspect the cookies. Everything was completely perfect. Then she noticed a broom closet. Something was stuck beneath the door. She yanked it free. A pair of cold black stockings. "Aha!" said the Duchess. "Black stockings. Everyone knows the princess don't wear black." Princess Magnolia did indeed have a secret. Duchess Wigtower's frown turned into a corroded smile. Chapter 10. The Princess in Black was trying not to worry about the nosy Duchess. She was busy battling a big blue beast. The monster was just so huge and heavy. It was all tied up, but she couldn't push it back in the hole. So, "Go back in the hole," said the Princess in Black. "Roar," said the big blue monster. "Behave, beast," said the Princess in Black. "Roar," said the big blue beast. The Princess in Black sighed. She raised an eyebrow. "Please," she said. The big blue monster sighed too. He rolled into the hole. Duff cheered. The Princess in Black bowed. "Thank you, my friend. Until next time." She patted a goat's head. They galloped into the forest. She had to get back to the Duchess Wigtower. She hoped she wasn't too late. Chapter 11. The big blue monster plopped down into Monsterland. It chewed off the rope. The rope was pretty yummy, but not as yummy as goats. There was a rule not to climb through the hole. Now it remembered why. The sun was too shiny up there. The air was too unpleasanty fresh. But that had nothing to do with the rule. Monsters should not climb through the hole because of the Princess in Black. She would not let them eat goats. The big blue monster was going to remind the other monsters about the rule. But then it found a pile of toenail clippings. "Yum," it said, and it forgot all about the Princess in Black. Chapter 12. Duff whistled as he walked his goats home. No goats had been eaten. That meant it had been a good day. All thanks to the Princess in Black. He wished he could help her. But everyone knows the goat boys do not fight monsters. He thought again about the Princess Magnolia, possibly being the Princess in Black. What a clever disguise that would be. No one would suspect a girl in glass slippers, but of course, it was a silly idea. If the goats stood up on their hind legs, they would be the same height as Duff. Just like the Princess in Black. His goats had honey brown eyes, just like the Princess in Black. None of them had tiaras, though. A goat would also be an excellent disguise for the Princess in Black. No one would suspect a goat, just as no one would suspect a goat boy. Duff was getting an idea. Chapter 13. Duff's idea made him smile as he fed the goats. He smiled as he tucked in their nightshirts. He smiled as he kissed them good night. And then Duff the goat boy got to work. Goat boys did not get ideas. Goat boys do not fashion masks and capes out of their old goat blankets, and goat boys most definitely do not make monster alarms out of goat bells and ropes. But then most goat boys are not the goat adventurers of adventure in disguise. Duff would exercise, Duff would practice, and perhaps someday the goat adventure would fight beside the princess in black. Look out, monster! Chapter 14. The princess in black high jumped the castle wall. She crawled up the secret chute. Going up was much slower than going down. There were 3 spiders in the chute. There were 2 bats. Even worse, there was one very cheeky snail. But the princess in black was not afraid. The tunnel ended in the broom closet. When she emerged from the closet, she was no longer the princess in black. She was Princess Magnolia. Princess Magnolia fixed her hair, she fixed her skirt, she fixed a smile onto her face. The extra pair of black stockings she had left on the closet floor were gone. She hadn't noticed. Chapter 15. Princess Magnolia minced into her tower room. "So sorry to keep you waiting," said Princess Magnolia. "All the birds as well as properly tweeting." Duchess Wigtower took a long sip of cold hot chocolate. She smiled. "While you were gone, I toured your castle," said the Duchess. Princess Magnolia froze. "You did?" Said the Duchess, "and I discovered something in the broom closet." Princess Magnolia gulped. "You did?" "Yes," said the Duchess. "These black stockings, I uncovered your secret." Princess Magnolia gasped. "You did?" "Princess Magnolia, these white stockings are so filthy. You've turned as black as coal. You really must wash them. Everyone knows princesses don't wear black." "Of course not," said Princess Magnolia. "How clever are you?" Princess Magnolia smiled. She knew at least one princess who did wear black, but that would remain her secret. "Fly, Blackie, fly! What's next for the princess in black?"